on that note, let's bring in Vern Glenn on the River Islands guest line. KPIX Sports Director
Cavaliers
was on the sideline yesterday for the Niners preseason game. Vern, good morning. Joe Spadoni alongside Joe Shasky. How you doing, man?
Good morning, fellas. Hey, you're lucky you're getting me. I haven't even had my coffee yet.
Well,
but that's okay.
Well, Vern, I mean, did you stuff one more Emmy in the background of this photo?
Well, hold on here. You got two.
Girls like to hang around.
Okay, so, there you go. You got 2 cups of Joe here, though. We are your morning
like
coffee.
To feel left out.
There you go.
You did a great job on the sideline last night. Dre Greenlaw, like that guy, I don't think people realize he's not large, on the field. His arms are humongous when you stand up next to him. And you're like, he throws his body around. I know he didn't play last night, but I was listening to you guys interact last night, and I was just thinking to myself, Dre Greenlaw looks, the neck, everything about him. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, so am I. And I told him, hey, it's like he never left. I mean, and the love that he gets when he goes to the stadium, everywhere he goes, is just unbelievable. And he is soaking it up. And I did make this point in Super Bowl 58, when Dre Greenlaw was in the game before he got hurt, the Chiefs did not record a first down in that game. He frustrated them. I mean, you saw Travis Kelce go after, Andy Reid. I mean, they were frustrated. And then he gets hurt, Chiefs come back, and then we know the rest. So we're hoping to get some semblance of that Dre Greenlaw back in the fold. But one of the things I made a point in the pregame show was I wanted to see the defense. I wanted to see who could step up as that third linebacker in that system. And I mentioned that I wanted to see Larry Worth and I wanted to see Jaden Duggar. And boy, Duggar just showed out, boom, just like that. I was really, really impressed by him. I think it was a good showing for the rookie class. How about you?
No, I thought it was a great showing. Obviously, I think Deshaun Stribling gets a lot of headlines, but Romello Height didn't see a lot. I'm not too concerned. It's one game, whatever. Duggar looked like he was shot out of a cannon multiple times. And then you see Preseason later on playing and makes a really nice pass breakup at the goal line right there. I can't remember the last time a Niner DB jumped on a route like that instinctually and had the arm length to be able to bat that ball down. Yeah, I thought it was a great day, quite frankly, for their rookie class. And the kid, Grayson Halton, who I haven't even brought up yet, he looked better than in one half. I said this to Joe. In one half, I saw more defending the run in the backfield and getting after the quarterback than I feel like I saw from 3 or 4 years combined of Solomon Thomas and Javon Kinlaw.
When he ate up Peter Skoronski, I believe that's his name, that high-paid offensive lineman for the Titans, Tim Ryan jumped out of his seat. He just couldn't believe when he ate him up on that play. So I really came away impressed with that. I wanted to see some good team speed defensively, and that's pretty much what I got. By the way, back on Stribling, did you see his hands? Huge. He's got 10-inch hands. Yeah. He's huge. I mean, he can easily just go up and get it. So I was really impressed by that. But back to the defense, that's what I wanted to see, because that's ultimately what's going to be the key thing. I mean, the Niners needed to stop the run, stop the pass. I thought they defended well, and I thought they played well for some part against the rush.
KPIX Sports Director Vern Glenn joining us here on the River Islands guest line. And Vern, you brought up Stribling. I didn't know anything about this guy, Kurtis Rourke. Obviously, he was the guy before Fernando Mendoza at Indiana. He had the torn ACL, didn't play last year at all, recovering from that. I mean, were you surprised at all from what you saw from Kurtis Rourke? Because he opened up my eyeballs for sure.
I didn't know much about him either. I mean, neither did anybody else, because he really hadn't played. And I mean, let's be honest here. If you see him out there playing a lot, then that means that there's an issue with QB 1 and 2. So I liked what I saw, but let's just keep it to preseason, huh? Right. So anyway, with that said, I thought he was poised. I thought he was efficient. I thought he made good decisions. That's what you want with your young quarterbacks. You want to make good decisions. Don't force it. He wasn't too too amped, because usually when quarterbacks are amped, that's when the ball just kind of whistles high. You saw that from Martinez when he came to the game, because he was supposed to come in the second half. All of a sudden, you got to come in because the other fellow had a rib injury when he was trying to score. But hey, overall, terrific for him, and we'll see some of them next week. Here's what I really want to see next week in LA. I want to see Stribling running routes for Brock Purdy, at least for a series. That's what I want to see.
Well, the running game last night, who was running the rock last night, it alarmed me, quite frankly. I understand that CMC is their guy, and I hear that, but you had almost 100 touches last year from Brian Robinson Jr., and I obviously don't get a chance to see Kalon Black because I haven't been out of practice. He's been out.
Right.
And Jordan James hurt himself, obviously, with the rib injury, so he's been out. I'm not real excited about who's behind Christian McCaffrey right now. Am I overdoing it, or do you agree with me?
Well, I really didn't expect much from the run earlier in the game, especially if they're going against the Titans ones defensively. But let's face it, Kyle Shanahan he knows he's got to run the football better. He just knows, and they just have to kind of figure it out, and that falls on the guard play, and that falls on the tackles, and just getting out there and holding their blocks. And let's give it another couple weeks in these dress rehearsal games, and then let's see what we got. I'm not too. I've been around a long time. I'm not too one to just kind of overreact over what I saw off of one preseason game. But yeah, you are right. There were later in the game when the Niners were going against the Titans 3s and 4s. You saw something. What's this kid's name? Sincere McCormick. Yeah, you saw some of that. But other than that, I mean, I'm not too terribly worried, especially when you got your top 3 running backs that are dinged up.
So, how are you feeling overall about this team? Obviously, we still got a couple weeks of preseason, but barring any significant injuries, and yes, that still does happen, where would you handicap the Niners within the ranks of the NFC? Obviously, the NFC West, you have the 2 favorites right there with the Rams and obviously the defending champs, the Seattle Seahawks. How would you handicap them right now, Vern?
I expect the 49ers to be solid. I expect a better defense and to keep them in these games and try and hold the lead. I expect the 49ers offense to be fine. I know that injuries are going to play a part in it. We hear a lot about these injuries with the Niners because of where we live. We don't know about the injury situation for Jacksonville, Baltimore, Philadelphia, because we're not around them all the time, but we're around the Niners all the time. And we shove it down the throats of the people because that's what they want. So obviously when we hear about injuries, it gets magnified 10 times and fans tend to be worried, and they should be worried. I mean, I get that, but injuries are part of the game. Every single team in the league has these injuries. I don't want to hear any more about this substation crap. That's just kind of the way I was around when the Niners were winning Super Bowls. The substation was there. Substation was there when I got here beginning in 1990. So there was no problem then. So what about now? So I don't want to hear any more about that. But yeah, you're right. Injuries are going to be a part of the game. They're going to play a role. That said, when the schedule and everything came out, I expect an 11-win season. That's across the board. Just anything less than that, I'll be kind of disappointed in that.
So, the biggest question coming out of last night was like some of the guys on the sidelines. I don't know. Trent Williams' outfit? He had the cut sleeve, okay, with the giant shades and the huge medallion, and then in pregame. In pregame, the guacamole top and bottom from Low Neal with your boy Matt Lively. So who had the better outfit last night? Was it Trent Williams or was it Low Neal?
Well, you got to go with Trent. I mean, he's really obsessed about his fits in everywhere he goes. So Trent's going to always dress to impress, no matter what. Low, hey, give the future Hall of Famer some love here. I mean, Lowe's my guy, And then Matt, I get rising star, already is a star. So I mean, Matt looks good in that suit.
Yeah, he
I
does.
just couldn't fit in it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Well, I think it was Julia Goodrich they brought in at the end, but I was thinking we got to get low, just kind of like how Levi's needs some sort of like sun tarp. We needed to get Low a tarp. The guy was beaming bullets off the face, and my wife goes, poor Low Neal, because we've known him forever. Poor Low Neal, he's just sweating like crazy. We got to get this guy some overhang. And he was in shorts.
Next week, Low will be in studio with Matt, and I'll be in L.A.
Air
and so
conditioned.
Low will have the suit on, and Low will look just fine. By the way, as I was interviewing Dre Greenlaw, we watched Tatum Bethune get that sack, and Dre was so excited to see that. That was impressive.
Well, I think that they have
also impressive. I got a text from some of my buddies who saw that interview, going, "What's up with you and Dre Greenlaw? You look like you were the same height." And then that's what I was like, I had the step stool. Step stool goes wherever I go. Step stool has his own Instagram page. Give him a follow.
That and the substation.
Vern,
look at that.
Vern, I have been watching you since the 90s, Mr. Involvement. I've been watching you. I remember at Candlestick, I was with my dad watching you. This is when you used to have a crew with you. Now I feel like you bring your own camera out there because, trust me, we know the industry's been hollowed out. But I was watching you guys back in the day run across the Candlestick field, to get the premium spot to be able to put up for the point after and all the different shows that have happened afterwards. So I know you've been doing it a long time. You're still crushing it, man. Like, seriously, I was telling these guys.
Well, thank you, man. Hey, that's when TV really shined. I mean, when I started, I had my own cameraman and I had my own sound man. Just kind of surrounded me. So I felt like I was like, the thing. And so now, fast forward to present day, I'll tell you, the other day I was at Kezar Pavilion shooting Summer League.
Pro-am.
Bonte walks in and he sees me, and I've got the tripod, I've got the cell phone on the tripod, and I'm shooting highlights. He's like, "Oh man, look at Vern." Hey, but that's the world we live in, the digital age.
Absolutely.
He didn't big league you, did he? He's got a big head.
He would never do that. What? Come on.
Bonte came in with his daughter, and then when he came in, he was like the freaking mayor of Kezar Pavilion. They all kind of came up to him, mobbed him. But hey, Bonte deserves to get his flowers, and he did.
You got to be careful, Vern. He doesn't like mayor. It's actually the king of Bay Area sports. He calls himself.
Excuse me.
The king, please.
The feudal system.
There you go.